Okay. Now, guys, I know you guys know me. I don't post a lot of videos, but I make a video about this because I don't see anybody talking about this online. And today we have two combinations. We got first the blue RGDS, which I don't see a lot. I always see the white, the black, but what's going on with blue? The blue's the best color here. So as you can see here, we have the RGDS. Sorry for the aspect ratio, we're trying to fix it. But we have here the RGDS, here the blue one especially, and I've been using it for a few days. Let's just talk about this device first before we get into anything. This cost me, I bought it off of Amazon. I got it off for like $120. The case was like 20 or 15. And then I got an SD card, so that was like $150. I spent like around $150, maybe $170 on everything. So this is what you get. And obviously I bought it because I love the design. Okay, I love the design. Like, it feels good. It feels like a real DS. The hinges are amazing. Like, I like how it's like stiff. You don't want it loosey goosey, because if it's loosey goosey, then you cannot play. But this is perfect. You can play with it in bed. You can play with it anywhere. And so the only problem I really have are the bumpers. I wish they were a little bit longer. That's just my opinion. And the chipset here, which we'll get to later. You can see here we have IISU running. This is the alpha version. So before you guys go crazy and say, "Oh my god, it looks ghetto," this is just the alpha, okay? So as you guys can see here, we have the home page. I barely use this. One real reason is because because it's Android and a lot of the apps look ghetto on here. But I mean, it gets the job done. Sorry if it's a little laggy. Once you like, damn, why are you lagging? Yo, it's not lagging all the time. I don't know why it's just lagging right now. But yeah, I usually don't use the home screen. And so we go to your games. I put some 3DS games here and DS games on the RGDS. We'll talk about that, but I'll just show you what it looks like a complete version. Because right now, if you have IISU on your device, if it's a single screen device, you're not gonna get the full like experience or whatever. You can only do it on double screen devices. So this is the cheapest double screen device you can get right now, and so far it looks pretty good. I mean, even I was scared that because of the YNG Thor's aspect ratio that the top was gonna look all messed up, but the top looks really good and it controls really good. By the way, I had to put in all my own art, and it is way easier to do it on this new update than it was before. So if you guys want a tutorial, I guess I can show you. It is going to be tedious if you don't like, putting your own thing. And no, it's not automatic. Okay, if you have 1,000 ROMs, I can't help you. Okay, so you gotta, like, if you have some small games on here, you can definitely put your own art. And I like putting my own art because sometimes I don't like people's ghetto art. So yeah, I put my own art here, and it looks official. Like, if you told me this was a real DS, I would believe you. It looks pretty good. And I have really not much to say. So, and then, okay, so let's talk about one of my major problems with IISU and the RGDS. One of my major problems is retro achievements does not work. I tried my best. I put my code thousands of times, and it just won't connect. I don't know what I do wrong. I've done everything high and low, and it refuses to work. Even on my browser or on my PC, it still doesn't work. So I don't know, maybe it's their end, but yeah, it doesn't work. Secondly, friends is just a placeholder, which would be fine, but it shows on top of here too, and it's just kind of annoying. It's like ghetto. Like, why is it here? At least allow me to put my own picture there, especially here too. Like, let me put my own picture, bro. I don't know why it won't let me. And another problem too is too many options, bro. Please, for the love of God, put sections into sections, bro. Like, it's annoying to have all, you gotta scroll. It's too much, okay? Put sections into sections. I'll give you an example. like for add new console or whatever, just put ROM artwork settings, and you could put all of those here. Trophy settings, you know what I mean? IDB settings, right? Retro achievement settings, you know? Like, why? I don't get why they just, it's too much, bro. It's too much. And also, a lot of people are using stylus. When I'm using the settings, there has to be a way for me to exit out. Now, obviously, I could just do that, but like put a little icon or something so it looks more professional. Okay, let's get to the meat and potatoes. The major problem is, for example, I actually like running my games through IISU because all my games are here and I get to see the art and music and everything. But let's start one of my games. So right now I've been playing a lot of Sonic Rush. Let's start Sonic Rush. That's the problem. Sonic Rush on the, I don't know if it's the emulator's fault. I don't know if it's RJ or RGDS, or I don't know whose fault it is. But when I load a game, it takes the front screen, but it doesn't remove the bottom. So a lot of people ask me, well, how do you start a game? Well, first I have to swipe a little bit up, press the square icon, turn, and do that. Now, let me lower the volume. That's too much, dog. We don't got time for that. That's too much nonsense we have to do. Like I said, I don't know if it's a RGDS problem or if it's a Ambernick, or I don't know whose problem it is. But there should be an option in the setting, which there isn't. There should be an option in the setting to be able to close IISU when I start a game. Okay, and then obviously when I click on the home page, it will take me back to this, but it won't let you. So that needs to be fixed. The music. So I'm gonna put the music so you guys can see. So the new IISU Alpha allows you to put music, which we love. We like music, okay? I don't know about you Xbox players or Nintendo losers, whatever. I like music when I'm like hovering through the menu, which you can do. So as you can see, I put music in all the 3DS games. By the way, this game does not work on the RGDS. So does this one. Maybe, but it does not work. I haven't tried this one yet. This definitely works. And I still gotta put artwork. I'll save this for the tutorial. But, you wanna see the problem? Where's the music? There's no music. Even if I go home. No music. And another problem too is when it says resume, where's the text? It looks ghetto, it's just there. Like it's just there, like no text, no nothing. Is ghetto. Okay? They gotta fix that. I don't know why it's just like this. Sorry if I'm rambling. I'm not scripting this video. I'm sorry. There's nobody who's gonna watch this video, okay? Like there's literally no one making a video about this. There's two combinations here. I'm the only guy. So I don't know who else you're gonna watch. You better send me the video, but I'm not editing this video. I'm sorry. But as you can see here, like, it looks ghetto. What is this? You're so close. We're so close. It looks good. You have the music. You have the aesthetics. It looks like a DS. But there's just small things like this. Like, when I press the game, it doesn't load the whole thing. When I go to retro achievements, it doesn't work. The friends is just bothering me. It's a mess, okay? So for the rest of this video, we won't be using IISU. We're going to be using we're gonna just use it straight off of Drastic, okay? So now let's review the RGDS. Is it worth it? Like, you know, like people like to ask me because I'm not like all these other guys that are grifters or like, yeah, I'll buy it. No. I just tell you the hardcore facts. Here's the truth. If you only want to play DS games, you want to play Game Boy Advance, PS1, anything below that, then yes, right? If you want just to play your old DS games when you were a kid, you don't want to get that ugly, disgusting DS Lite. You don't want to mess with DSi. I don't even want to, bro, here's the problem. I like DS, but I don't want to touch those things, bro. They're disgusting. You don't know what the kids did with it. Some of them are broken. It's too much, bro. So if you want to play real DS games, then I would get the RGDS, right? Games I like to play, and this is the definitive way I could play it, right? And it just runs like a dream. Like, it plays DS games amazingly, right? Let's switch the game. It runs great. I don't know what to tell you, bro. It just works. It looks like a real DS. I don't know what to tell you. The screen is sharp. I mean, the graphics look like, 1980s. I don't know, but it looks good. I'm not gonna lie. The controls, the buttons, it feels great. The only problem I have, and I don't think it's not its device, it's the game's fault. Like, when you use the sticks, it does weird things sometimes. Like, for example, I'm playing Mario, right? And if I go left and right, nothing bad happens. But if I start going crazy, it starts drifting out of nowhere. So you might just want to use the D-pad for most of these games. But it works. Like, it runs great. I mean, I don't know if it's 60 frames. I don't know what it is. But it runs great. And I've been actually playing games. Like, I've actually, like, if you guys saw that video, if you saw the gameplay of Herbs in the City, I've been putting hours into this and having a good old time. Is actually great for games. The only problem I would say with the RGDS is if you're not a tinkerer, and I know a lot of you guys are not. You guys are not tinkerers. Y'all don't like to, go to settings, add your own art, add your own ROMs. If you don't want to do all that, then don't get it. If you don't want to go and find ROMs, find art, put wallpapers, and find the BIOS, and this, that, and the third, then don't get it. Okay? Don't get it. Okay? If you don't like tinkering, if you don't have a PC or at least a laptop, it doesn't have to be a gaming PC. Just like, just a way to transfer your files. If you don't know how to do WinRAR, 7-zip, if you don't like doing all that, you're not going to like the RGDS. I'm going to be honest, because just to get the way it is right now took me almost like 5 hours. Like, I'm being dead ass, bro. Like, when you first get the device, it's like useless, bro. I had to update it. I had to download the APKs. There's no Google Play on this device. There's no Google Play. You guys think I'm tripping? There's no Google Play. Like, if you try just installing YouTube, it will say, fuck you, Jack. I'm like, damn, what did I do? So, I mean, if you want to download Google Play, I guess you can. But people say that it hurts performance, so I'm not going to try doing that. Now, the major gripes that you would think that would run, like, no problem, right? And I get it. You can't run heavy 3D games, right? Then why can I play Zelda at least at 30, but when I play Super Mario Maker, a 2D game, look at this shit. It doesn't run. Watch. You guys are going to see an 8K. And it's slow. No SSD. What's going on, bro? Doesn't work. Look how laggy it is. It's freezing. Just give up. Just give up. Just give up. And this is where it is bad. Even Dreamcast, right? Dreamcast is the most optimized emulator of all of existence. Like, this thing could run on a calculator. Let's just play. Maybe if we get in the game, it will actually run because it's 3D or whatever. Maybe it's the GPU. Okay. Now, it looks good right now, right? You see the choppiness? Hold on. I know how to play this game. Hold on. I'm a master at this game. Yeah, y'all think I'm trash? Bro! Unacceptable. Now stop. Unacceptable. I don't like that, Amber Nick. I don't like that, Amber Nick. I don't care if it's $100. I bought this for $150. Okay? I don't like that.
Benjamin Franklin.
This needs a better chip. Okay? Amber Nick, if you're listening, please don't copy the YMG Thor. Don't make some nonsense, because I don't like how the top is 16:9 and the bottom is 4. Don't do it. Just remake this exact shell, exact everything the same, but put a chip. You know what? Put the same chip as you put in the device. I'm going to show it on screen. Put the same chip from this device and put it in here. It is over. And I would gladly buy it for $250. I promise you. If you put a better chip, if I could play PS2 and Dreamcast and 3DS on this thing, it's over. But you can't. You can only play DS, which, you know, if that's what you want, it does it. If that's all you want to play. Oh, yeah, by the way, chat, a lot of people, when they get this, they'll have this stupid shit. I'm telling you, it's annoying. I'll show you how to fix it. Click on this button, do like that, and it should work now. There you go. That's all you gotta do, chat. So, that's my review of the RGDS. Probably ghetto. I'll probably voice over it. But, yeah, let me know if you guys like it or not. Sure. I don't know why it's lagging now. See, fuck this shit. Fuck. You saw it when it came in.